Hi, friends. As we learn about community workers today, I want to read you a story about a kindergarten class that goes on field trips all around their community to see all the different community places. Now, because of everything going on this year and because of COVID, we're not able to go on field trips right now because we're not even able to be in class together. So maybe you would like to ask your family if you can go on a field trip to one or some of these places in our community so you can visit them and see how they work and see what the people who work there do. Also, we will do some virtual field trips throughout the year exploring some of these places. So this book is called Miss Bindergarten Takes a Field Trip, and this is the teacher, Miss Bindergarten, and her friends. And they are all animals because animals like to go to school too. Have you ever seen the baby deer or the baby elk around, maybe at KLC? They come to school all the time. They get so interested in learning just like us. Today is field trip day, and look, there is a sight word, is. So when you are reading your books at home, you can look for your sight words just like I did when I read this book. Today is field trip day. Adam's dad is a chaperone. Brenda's mom is too. Christopher says, "Hey, don't leave yet. A stone hopped in my shoe." Now, we have some things here. What are those? Those are our letters. This is an ABC book also. So we get to learn about our ABCs and about communities. How awesome is that? And it has some rhyming words in it like to, shoe. Let's keep listening. Miss Bindergarten goes to the bakery with kindergarten. Look at all the sweet treats, and there's donuts and cake and muffins. Danny cuts some cookies out. Emily sees them bake. Franny squirts pink icing on a scrumptious chocolate cake. Now Miss Bindergarten goes to the fire station with kindergarten. We have a fire station here you can see about visiting. Gwen McGunny rings a bell. Henry holds a hose. Ian makes a funny face and laughs as his nose grows. Did any of you last year at KLC get to do the hose when the firefighters came? They do that every year. I don't know if we'll be able to do it this spring, but it's really fun experience if you ever get to do it. If we don't do it this year, maybe next year, because even when you're in first grade, you get to participate when they come and do special things at our school. Jessie learned stop, drop, and roll. Why would we learn stop, drop, and roll? Yes, if you're on fire or if your clothes catch on fire, you stop, you drop to the ground, and you roll back and forth, and that gets the fire out. That helps protect you and keep you safe. Kiki tries on gear. Miss Bindergarten slides down the pole, and Linny gives a cheer. Yay, Miss Bindergarten! Now Miss Bindergarten goes to the post office with kindergarten. We have a post office by the general store you can go check out. That is where our mail comes and goes. Maddie picks the planet stamps. Noah taps the locks. Ophelia asks where letters go when you slide them through the slots. So look, there's a mail worker back there, a post office worker, and they are helping getting the letters to where they need to go. This is how your card to grandma gets sent to her, or how grandma's present gets sent to you. Patricia steers a canvas cart. Look at all those packages people are sending each other. Quentin checks the scale. They have to weigh it to know how much it's going to cost to deliver it. Mrs. Wong, Rafi asks, "Is it fun to push the mail?" She delivers mail around her community. Some communities, The post office worker or the mailman or the mail lady goes around the community and delivers mail to your house. Some of us may get packages to our house because they have a truck that they drive and do that. Where I grew up in Missouri, we had a mailbox outside of our house, and every day the mailman would come in his mail car and he would drop it in our mailbox for us. Now Miss Bindergarten goes to the library with kindergarten. We have a library here at our school. Hopefully soon we will all get to visit the library together and check out some wonderful books. Sarah grabs her favorite chair. Tommy hugs a book. Oh, look, the tiger has a tiger book. That's so sweet. Mr. Mack clicks the mouse. Here, Ursula, take a look. There are computers in the library. Before we had computers in the classroom, the library was the only place you could go to use the computer if you didn't have one at home. But now we have them at school that we can send home because everybody has their own device now. Vicky likes hot air balloons, so she's going to find a book on that. What is something you would like to read a book on? You know, the library has books on everything. You can find and learn about anything you want, which is why learning to read is so important, because then you can teach yourself anything because you can read about it. Wanda loves the ships. A book is like a ticket to all sorts of splendid trips. Now Miss Bindergarten goes to the park with kindergarten. We have a little playground here. We have a couple of them. We have one at the school. There's one in the park. But we actually live in a different kind of park called a national park. This is more like a town park where they have slides and monkey bars. Xavier shouts, "Where's Brenda's mom?" Yolanda looks behind her. "Don't worry, she's not lost," says Zach. "I know where we can find her." I wonder where she went. Now Miss Bindergarten goes, "Whoa!" stops with kindergarten. Look at all the books that she has. She got so many books from the library. Brenda's mom pours punch. Adam's dad sets out the cups. He sets out the cups first. I read that backwards. Miss Bindergarten cuts the cake. They're having cake and punch at the park. And they all sit down to munch. Now they're having a picnic, which we get to do in kindergarten too. When we come back in the spring, we will have a picnic at school, maybe more than one. And if it really is nice, we may have a picnic up at the Grand Canyon at the rim like we do every year in the springtime. Did you see these shapes? There were lots of shapes in this book. We've learned about our shapes too. There's circle, square, triangle, rectangle, diamond, hexagon, oval, heart, and star. And you can find all these shapes in the book. So maybe go back in the video and watch the book again and see if you can spy some of these shapes. And now there's a bird that has field trip lost and found. So they have a box with all the things that they lost while they were out in the community so they can come back and find them. The end. Thank you so much for doing this field trip book with me and learning a little bit more about communities. I am so excited that over the next 2 months, we get to learn about our community, we get to learn about the world around us, and we get to learn about people all over the world as we get ready to celebrate and learn about all the holidays and traditions that people in our community celebrate. Have a great day, and I can't wait to see you soon. Bye, everyone.